Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Javi and Ellie Travels. Today I'm just going to be showing you a quick van tour. I don't think we have done it before, and today we are outside of Lowe's. Okay, first thing that I want to show you is our doors. We decided to make them into additional storage. Living in such a small space, you know that you need to use as much as you can for storing stuff. So for the doors, it was very easy to make. You take out the cover that they come with and then just make the holes into them, and we use these I don't know what these are actually. They're panels that you can get from Home Depot or Lowe's. They're very inexpensive and they're very durable. They are not waterproof, so what we had to do is we put some finish, I'll put the link in the description, but it's pretty much the same thing that you use for wood, and you can cover them up and make them more durable and water resistant. Hooks, because of course we need them everywhere. And the broom, the cleaning stuff. On our other door we also made storage. We don't have the hooks because this is pretty much the back of our kitchen, but again, additional storage that you can put just the daily stuff that you will need for camping, mosquito repellent. We usually put the sunscreen there as well, and it's pretty handy when you need it. One thing that we added recently that I wanted to point out is these little hooks that these are like for doors, I believe, like patio doors and stuff like that. You can find them in Home Depot, but pretty much if you want to keep your doors open, you put them like this, and that's it. You don't have to worry about the wind or them closing up on you. We have a step coming up, and this is our little kitchen. We use gas.
Propane. What do you got?
Propane. We have an outside table, and we also have this side table, which you can use as a desk or just for additional counter space in your kitchen. I usually leave like a towel or something right here for your hands, so you don't have to keep using and reusing paper towels. And this is usually for drying stuff when I'm done cooking. Coming in, we have our shower. Yes, we do have an Econoline 350, but we managed to fit a shower with a composting toilet. There is our cold and hot water and our shower head. We decided to use these amazing things for soap, shampoo and conditioner dispensers. Again, they have them at Lowe's. I believe that's where we bought them. And we have this rack over here for the curtain. That's pretty much all that you need. For the composting toilet, we bought this separator that you can get online from Amazon. It works perfectly fine. What you're seeing right here, this is acrylic that we use to make the outside of the toilet. It is attached to the main wall, and we put Flex Seal to cover the whole thing. So initially this the bottom of our shower was also covered in Flex Seal, but I think we didn't do it right, so it all came off. We may have to redo it so it can look fresh again, but so far the inside of the shower looks pretty good, except for that spot right there, but it works. And we feel that we have plenty of space. Right next to our shower, we've got our sink. And under our sink, we have our water heater. This one we also got from Amazon. This is actually the second one that we purchased. The first one didn't work well for us. It actually stopped working, so we had to get a second one. They didn't have the first one that we purchased available, so we ended up getting this one, which is a different brand from the original one. But this is an amazing machine. You can, I mean, the water gets really hot to temperatures that you actually don't need them to get hot, but you can mix it in with cold water and it's fine. Our installations down here for the sink, and all of those cables back there, they're pretty much our solar system. We have over here that I'm out of focus, but this is the access for the outside water inlet. The way that it works, pretty much we have this on and off here, and we also have an on and off over here. This connects to our water tank that I'll show you guys in a minute. But pretty much if we are in a park or at home, we can put a water hose from the outside connected to this one, turn this one on, this one off, and then we will have water to shower, to use the sink, and all of that without having to use our water tank. It does not fill our water tank that way, but I mean, you don't really need to fill it up when you're at home or when you have access to get water. This is one of our water filters. Let me see if I can focus. Yeah, there you go. So all the water that comes in from the outside gets filtered, because that's the same water that we drink. So this is a GE water filter from Home Depot. And our connections under there for hot and cold water. And that's pretty much all that we keep down here. I usually also have a little plastic basket with cleaning stuff down there. But oh, another thing that I want to mention, these ones are made to be placed outside. However, we've had it inside all this time and we've never had an issue. The sink gets really hot because this gets really hot, but not to the point that it will damage anything. As you can see, the wood down there, it's not burned at all. It's actually in perfect condition. There's no condensation, there is no water damage, there's nothing going on there, and it works perfectly fine. Here, more storage, and we put this one for trash bags and stuff like that, you know, little things that usually go with whatever I have here for cleaning. Okay, going back to our kitchen. Back in the kitchen, this is how it looks like when I'm cooking. I open this up when I want to cut stuff or have extra space. Can put it down. Propane works perfectly fine. Again, we got them from Amazon. All of the things that I'm mentioning, I will link them on the description so that you guys can have access to them. This is amazing, honestly. Works perfectly fine. Have never had an issue with it, and I cook pretty much every single day. Over here, drawers. This one I use for kitchen utensils. The second one is usually, I have wipes in here. It's usually for deodorant, shampoo, additional stuff, you know, like grooming stuff. Right now it's empty as well. You guys will know really soon why everything is empty. And then this bottom one, we wanted to have, or I wanted to have everything from the kitchen hidden pretty much, because number one, it avoids everything flying all over the place when you're driving it, and number two, it just keeps everything more organized. So here I keep my pots and pans and everything in between. That's why it is so deep. There's like almost half the length of my arm. That's it. And on the side, I've got this space for our propane. This is a 20 pound, 20 or 25, somewhere around there. It's the small ones. They last us for a long time. So back there I have my smoke detector. It is a 3-in-1, I believe, for smoke detector and something else, propane and something else, I don't remember honestly. More hooks down there for additional stuff, and our safety with the propane tank. I know that a lot of people don't want the big tanks and end up using like the little green bottles from Walmart, but honestly, if you do it this way, you will be protecting yourself like in 3 different ways. Why do I say that? Because we have, well, this one is just to know the level, the amount of propane that you have left. We got a new tank last week, so we're pretty good over there. But over here, these two will lock the flow of propane. So this one is for our water heater that goes this way under the van and then to our sink and shower, and this one is for our kitchen. So let me show you right now. This is closed and this is closed. So over here, if I try to turn it on, nothing happens. Right? Let me try the other one, nothing happens. So I come back here, it's a few steps, but again, safety first. Turn it on, let me see. All right, get this turned on, then open this up as well, and now this works. There you go, there is the flame. Then before I turn this off, I come back here, I turn this one off so I don't keep any propane in the lines, and I wait for this one to turn off, close this one, and I can come back here and close it. So even if I forget to I don't know, if I forget to close this one, but I close this one, I still prevent the propane from going up to the kitchen and leaking out. If I close this one and leave this one open, I mean, I already closed down here. So again, we haven't had any issues with that. We have this wrap around the propane tank and this piece of wood so it doesn't move, and over here I keep my trash can, so a little plastic can that I leave there for trash. But again, I like to take trash out every single day. You should do that, honestly, and hang stuff in there. And that's pretty much my kitchen storage. Then up in here, I love these 2 little racks that we made. We actually custom made them. Sorry about that. We custom made these 2 racks for spices. We have these little spice things that I use. This is chives. And we just put them in here. These are open from the sides, and we have this this bungee thing that keeps them together. So when it is full, of course, it will get tight and they do not come off. Decoration. And our, yes, this is a freezer with fridge that we purchased. We don't have the RV types. With our batteries, this has worked perfectly, and I can show you what we have inside right now. We've got water and yes, that is ice cream. Everything is frozen. We make ice. There you go. Big blocks of ice. So you do not need to spend thousands of dollars on the RV ones. Here's the proof. One of the first things that we did when we bought the batteries and put the solar system was get a fridge. We did our research and this works. Again, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on the RV ones because you do not need them. This barely spends any amount of significant battery usage or anything like that. I'm going to ask Javi, because I'm not the electrician here, he is. So, but it's, you know, it doesn't consume a lot of energy. That's what I was trying to say. These stickers, this is a long story, but making it short, we purchased these ones. I wanted to start putting them up when we visited those places, and of course Javi couldn't wait, so he put all of this up. So some places we have been to, most of them we haven't yet. So for the map, guess what, I hid the stickers. So here's the places that we've been to already, and this is what we're working on right now. For the fridge, for the freezers, the fridge, whatever, we found these things so they don't open up. These are made actually for your freezers, refrigerators, for kids safety. So you will find them in the kids safety section in Home Depot, and they are amazing. When we first started traveling with the van, all of our food will come out because of the weight and the movement. We got these ones, and they're amazing, super easy to install. You put them in, push them in, hear the click, that's it. It will not come off, it will not open up. So one for the top, another one for the bottom. Really inexpensive fix. Under the fridge, more storage. This is still full. I usually keep my beauty stuff over there. So not much to talk about that. Just another drawer. And top of the fridge, we also have storage. This is our pantry. So this is pantry number 1. Close it now. And over here, this is pantry number 2. So whatever I can fit in there, I keep in there. Usually dry goods, of course. Now, for clothing, we have these drawers that, man, I mean, I didn't think at the beginning that we would be able to fit so much stuff in here. But they're pretty deep. Again, custom made by Javi, and as you can see, very deep. What we did, so these don't, I'm going to show you guys later. I'm going to take one out so we can show you what we did to keep them locked, because at the beginning, again, they used to open up while traveling, so we had to fix that. And I'm going to show you what we used. Oh, I have it here. Sorry, I don't have to do all of that. These things over here. These are the ones that we use. Lowe's carries them. You can choose put of these ones, one on each side of the drawers. They will not come off. These come with this other thing over here, which is what locks them in place. There we go. That's our system, so none of our drawers will come out. Our car keys, this mirror, there we go. Hi guys, it's dirty, I know, I have to clean it up. And back there we have our towels, paper towel rack. And then we get to the bedroom. Right now we don't have the mattress in, which is better, that way I can show you guys everything that we have going on. That's our bedroom light. Down here we initially had all of this plain. I mean, they didn't have any holes in them, but to make them more breathable, we decided to open the holes. That also prevents from mold buildup or anything like that. We haven't had any issues with them. And this is our water tank, 30 gallons. Right now you can see that we have half, maybe a little bit more or less, is half of the 30-gallon tank. And I use this space for shoes, so I store all of the shoes in here. This is our 12-volt water pump. Again, never had an issue with it. We haven't had to change it. And it's the sea-flow water pressure. Again, as I've said before, I am going to leave all of the information in the description of the video of all of the things that I'm showing you guys that are really great for your van, RV, whatever build up that you're doing. And this is a bladder. It is the same brand, and pretty much the bladder helps to move the water up so that your water pump doesn't have to work so hard. I don't know the specifics. If you have questions about it, we can make a video about it with more details. Again, Javi is the one that knows about all of these things. All I know is the names and where they're at, and pretty much the basic function. So everything else I leave to him. So then it would be too much information for me. I can't handle all of that. But yeah, water lines, and again, it's working. Back here under the bed, it's just additional storage. You can actually see a little bit of our sound dampening that we left in there, and our back wall. Really showing you guys the dirty work, because all of that down there is a mess. And over here, this is more hanging stuff, levelers, or whatever they call. I think it's levelers. You can correct me if I'm saying it wrong. Enjoy the journey, of course. Route 66, and we got this for our TV control, so they don't be flying around. We actually initially, before getting this thing, we lost it a couple of times. Again, we found it, but you know, you don't want to go through that. Case that we keep down here, and this is a very special hidden compartment that Javi made. This is kind of like our little secret. That's the space behind our fridge. This actually works for ventilation. You don't want to put your fridge too close to the back wall, because it actually needs to breathe. Remember that it gets really warm in there. It's actually warm right now, and it's not as hot as, you know, the middle of the summer. But you can also hide stuff in there if we want. Close it down, keep it closed. There we go. Here is our TV. We keep, I believe this is a 32-inch TV. And all of the cables. We have this antenna, this MoFi antenna. Pretty much the way that it works is you get your cell phone card. It doesn't work for all of the phone companies out there, but Javi has T-Mobile and I have AT&T, and it works for us. You take the SD card out, you put it inside of this. It has like a little compartment on the side, and you can watch TV using your cell phone data. That's how it works. Over here we have controllers. So most of these are unused. The only one that we actually use from here is this one. That was the battery actually that fills up as soon as I turn this on, because this is for our water. When we need to use our water tank, we turn it on. If not, then it stays off, so we don't use up, you know, unnecessary electricity. Another controller for our Renogy system. And this, the Bluetooth module, is to know the usage and levels of our batteries. That is back there. This has a 12-volt that. Again, guys, I forget names really fast, so that's one thing that you should keep in mind about me. This, there's nothing wrong with it. It just annoys us, but it tells you the voltage. Is right now it's 13.2. I don't think you can see it. There you go, 13.2. We keep it like this because we hate lights when we go to bed. So unless we need to see it, we keep it like that. And this is USB connectors. So for our cell phones and stuff like that. Another USB connector to charge our phones. That comes all the way from the inside. Okay, back there. Yes, our house is lived in. It's not for show. If you don't like the mess, well, you know where to go. And this is, I'm doing it wrong, sorry. More storage. Again, you guys, you need to use up all of the space that you got. We usually keep our computers, camera stuff, winter clothing, anything and everything that you can think of is kept back there. We made it this way so this doesn't go all the way down, and again, just works as far as storage goes. Oh, and I just had an accident. There we go. Okay. Back here, curtains just for the looks of it. But if we move this to the side, you can see down there that we managed to make more storage. So I just keep like little lotion stuff, my protectors for my teeth because I used to wear braces, and this for a massager. Whatever I can fit in there, I usually, you know, whatever. And on the other side, I just keep books. And down here, we have more storage. That's our, what's it called? I don't know, just something else that we use. Again, I forgot the name. I apologize. And this is like camping stuff. So again, more storage for whatever you want. And what else? What am I missing? Oh, our fan. We have it back here. It's on right now. You can, I mean, these are the so you can have it with air in, air out. I know that a lot of people debate on whether to put them in the kitchen or in your on top of your bed, or do two of them or one not. We only have this one. We decided to put it in the bed because at the end of the day, if you're going to sleep here, you know, you need it here, versus if we were to put it in the kitchen, I mean, I can always open the doors. So there's that. Again, we haven't had an issue with it, and it's, so you can see it's on. The only thing that I don't like about it is how annoying it is to clean it up. It gets really dirty and it's a hassle just having to clean that fan up. But you know, there's always good things always come with bad things. So that's my complaint. I apologize, but yeah, I have to complain about it because I'm the one doing the cleaning. And again, under the bed is more storage, lots of storage. Now this thing, as I already mentioned, Javi and I, we both hate light coming in when we're trying to sleep. So we made this from foam. This is the purple insulation foam, and we just customized it, and it fits there perfectly fine. I'm not going to put it on right now because the fan is on, but it fits there and it keeps the light out. Now our batteries and all of that we keep also down under the bed. That's our sleeping bags. They're in the back of the bed. These are a great option for winter. When we went up to New Hampshire in April, we were in New Hampshire. We actually caught some snow, and I mean, even though we do have great insulation and we didn't feel a drastic change, if it goes to the point that it is too cold for you, we don't have a heater. We didn't need a heater, but you can use this -0 degree sleeping bags and you're good to go. At least, you know, you can sleep comfortably. Over here is our bottle-worn batteries. We have 2 of them. Initially we thought that we would actually need to buy more, but for the things that we have going on, again, the fan, as you could see, it's on, and the fridge is on all the time, 24/7. Plus the water pump when we use it and whatnot, and the charging phones. We can have everything on at the same time, and we've been fine. So we have our controllers, our switches, these 2. Okay, so battery charger and outside 120. These ones we only use when we are hooked up. Okay, so we shut down our not necessarily, but we can shut down our solar panel 1. We turn on our outside 120 and battery charger, and it will charge our batteries with the 120 that we're getting when we're hooked up. Usually they stay off, but when we need it, it's there. These are our protectors. That is the breakers, I think that's the name. Oh, full of I don't know the name in English. Los fusibles. So I'll make a comment with that in English. I'm sorry, you guys. Over here again, lots of cables that I don't really understand. The Renogy controller system, making sure everything is good. Solar panels are good, batteries are good, and all the goodies. This is our inverter. We have a 2000 watts inverter. Again, works perfectly fine with all of the things coming into our van. And that's pretty much, guys, that's it for today. Just wanted to do a quick tour, as I said. Hope you enjoyed it. And that's pretty much it. If you have any additional questions, feel free to let us know in the comments. And see you next time.